Today on Frank's World TV, angels. Dingman Center for Entrepreneurship, which is part of the Smith School of Business at the University of Maryland. They had a meeting of their angels where startups could pitch their ideas. I have a number of startups that I had a chance to talk to, and we'll see those videos over the next couple of weeks. But right now, I just wanted to show you kind of part of the meeting and how that went.
I wanted to first kick off things by thanking our host, Microsoft. This is, as many of you know, Microsoft and Ashish Jarman in particular are great supporters of the entrepreneurial ecosystem here in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. So I wanted to just give a couple minutes to Ashish to tell you a little bit about how Microsoft fits into all the things that we are doing.
But what I wanted to talk to you about is exactly the same thing. And the reason I want to do it because you guys talk to startups, you invest in startups, right? So I want to make sure that you know what we can do for startups so that, as you come across a very good technology startup, you at least know what Microsoft can help. Okay. So this is what, this presentation is just, how I view the ecosystem, right? From ideation to exit. Every startup, that's the life cycle I view it, right? You come up with an idea, figure out, what you have to do, you go and envision something, and then, it aligns with what lean startup is all about as well, right? But what I wanted to tell you is, we have a lot of resources. Microsoft is the world's biggest software vendor, right? Not only we are the world's biggest software vendor, we also have a lot of people in the field, sales and marketing. Right? And what we want to do is we want to align those resources towards startup ecosystem. So, from an ideation phase, what do we have to offer to a startup? Industry expert, technical expert. If you're building something for education, right? If you have a big group, 500 plus education people in Microsoft that talks to school districts, to talk to anyone, we can help a startup to just figure out where the opportunity is if needed. Product development, we have some programs where we give all Microsoft stack free to a startup. Right? Our definition of startup is very, very easy. Less than 5 years in business, privately held software company, less than $1 million in revenue. If you're making less than $1 million in software revenue, I can give Microsoft stack and resources to the startup for free.
Well, after they present, we'll have an open floor session. We have a couple people on the agenda. Myself, Alana, Ben is going to be on there as well. And then, like Alana said, networking, wine bar, optional but encouraged. All right?
Intermission time. Time that stretch you've been wanting.
You're watching Frank's World TV.
The Dingman Center is also having a contest called Cupids Cup, and I'll have Holly Diarmond tell you more about it.
I'm Holly Diarmond. I'm the Associate Director for Marketing Events at the Dingman Center for Entrepreneurship.
So what is the Dingman Center for Entrepreneurship?
The Dingman Center operates from the Smith School of Business, which is at the University of Maryland, and we're essentially the hub of entrepreneurship for the business school. So we have a lot of programs that are targeted towards students who want to learn about venture creation. They may have a business idea that they want to pursue, and so we take them through the full life cycle of what that looks like. We also have an angel investment group through the Dingman Center that sees the hottest company in the DC region. So our community extends pretty far. So our business competition is called Cupids Cup. And it's called Cupids Cup because our sponsor and partner in it is Kevin Plank, founder and CEO of Under Armour. And he is a Maryland alum, and when he was a student at Maryland, he had a rose delivery business called Cupid's Valentine, and that's how he made money. He sold roses. So when he went on to found Under Armour and became a big success, he came back to the Smith School and the University of Maryland and said, I want to do a business competition. I want to find the best student entrepreneurs across the nation. So our competition, Cupids Cup, is national. It's not just for Maryland students. So right now we're searching nationwide to find the best student entrepreneurs running impactful businesses. So what's different about Cupids Cup is in the university realm, there's a lot of business plan competitions. So students with ideas who haven't developed those quite yet. But with Cupids Cup, we are an actual business competition, so it has to be a legal business entity that's generated revenue. So that's what we're saying by impactful. You already have to show within your market or within your sector some sort of impact, whether it's revenue, users, or subscribers. So it's different from a general business plan competition you would see at a university. You can find out more at cupidscup.com. And we have everything you need to know from an applicant point of view. If you need to know the eligibility, the requirements, you go to cupidscup.com. You can find the application there. But if you're a corporate entity interested in getting involved, you can also find information about that as well. Apply now.
That's it for this episode of Frank's World TV. Been to a lot of events lately, so I can guarantee you there's a lot of cool content in the pipeline. So just keep staying tuned and be sure to subscribe in the button below. And so you'll be among the very first to know when I publish an episode.
You're watching Frank's.
It's okay. You can always edit.